Yeah, beat your addiction, live free. Ralph Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Beat your addiction, live free. Ralph Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Stay positive, hope, and keep faith. Stand strong against any odds that you face. Put away the alcohol and the drugs. Fill your time with the things you love. Addiction is tough, but it's worth the work. Treat your body what it's worth. Spread positivity, inspire all. If we stand together, we will never fall. I help others see the other sides to life. A sober life, letting go of the strife. So give me a call, I can help. 1-844-405-HELP. Homeless shelters, hospitals, jails, wherever you are. I am Ralph Friedrichs and I am here for you. 1-844-405-HELP. Change your future, starts today. Live life to the fullest, never skip a day. Create hope, spread positivity. Beat your addictions and negativity. Ralph Friedrich is here for you. Call today so we can help you. 1-844-405-HELP. 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 We are here for you. Call us today.
Hello, my name is Ralph Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach and the host of the Take Your Life Back Today show. As an addiction recovery coach, I want to share this with you, and let me be crystal clear to leave an everlasting impact upon you. Imagine, just imagine, being buried alive. You're in a coffin, but you know you're not dead. You try to push the coffin lid open, but it won't budge because the weight of the dirt is tremendous. Then you just say, wow, I'm going to die. But then you think, maybe if I bang on the lid, I'll unsettle the dirt that's upon the lid, and maybe, just maybe, someone might notice and start digging their way down to help me. This is what it's like to find yourself at the lowest point of alcohol and drug addiction. You know you need help, you know you can't do it on your own, but you don't know which way to turn. In reality, there are probably people standing by your grave, but you don't know that. You just think, today, you're going to die. Usually, though, people don't think about death when they're habitually abusing drugs and alcohol. In order to feed an addiction, you have to be great at repressing the fear of death. I often ask you, my audience, did it ever cross your mind that maybe, just maybe, when you abuse drugs and alcohol, you might overdose and take something away from you and your family called your life? You might overdose. God gave you life. Why would you destroy that? By abusing drugs and alcohol. And if that's not selfish enough, why would you be so selfish to take your life away from your husband, your wife, your children, your grandchildren, your friends? With this, let me leave one last thought. Don't be the person in the coffin, banging on the lid, pushing on the lid, trying to get out. This person waited too long. Instead, be a person that is listening to me and reaching out. I'm right here. I'll pull you in. Call me at 844-405-HELP, and I will help you take your life back before your life is gone. There are people like Larry Geis from the Geis Academy at 516-458-2741, 516-458-2741. Larry Geis is an addiction recovery coach. He is a life coach. He will help you from your addiction to your recovery, from depression to happier times, from low self-esteem to higher self-esteem. You can find him at www.odysseyconsultant.org. Larry Geis from the Geis Academy. Him and I always tell people like you, it doesn't matter where you've been, it doesn't even matter where you came from. What matters most is where you are right now and how you want to fight for a better life, fight for a better tomorrow. Call Larry at 516-458-2741. Go to www.odysseyconsultant.org. Let Larry Geis help you take back your life. And when you speak to Larry, let him know you heard about him on the Take Your Life Back Today show. Folks, I want to address the issue that I always seem to address, and is why do we make life harder than it is already? If you look around you, life is so very hard. So why would you make it harder by abusing drugs and alcohol? Why would you make it harder by hiding in the closet, drinking and smoking and snorting, when you can make it so much easier, and that is to come out and just say, I need help. Do it for your children, your grandchildren, if not for yourself. Do it to live another day. Do it to have a better tomorrow. I urge you to call me at 844-405-HELP because I want to help you take your life back. I really do. This leads to my topic today. 10 ways you're making your life harder than it has to be. Number 1 on my list is you ascribe intent. Another driver cut you off. Your friend never texted you back. Your coworker went to lunch without you. Everyone can find a reason to be offended on a steady basis. So what caused you to be offended today? You assigned bad intent to these otherwise unconscious actions. You took it as a personal affront, a slap in the face. Happy people do not do this. They don't take things personally. They don't ascribe intent and unintentional actions by others. Number 2, you're the star of your own movie. It is a little wonder that you believe the world revolves around you. After all, you think you're the star. After all, you have been the very center of every experience you've ever had. You are the star of your own movie. You wrote the script. You know you want to let it unfold. You even know how you want the script to end. Unfortunately, you forget to give your script to anyone else. As a result, people are unaware of the role they're supposed to play in your movie. Then, when they screw up their lines or fail to fall in love with you or don't give you a promotion, your movie is ruined according to you. Lose your script. Let someone else star once in a while. Welcome new characters to your movie and embrace plot twists. Number 3, the fast forward to apocalypse. People have a way to fast forwarding everything to the worst possible outcome and being pleasantly surprised when the result is marginally better than utter disaster or jail time. My mind unnecessarily wrestles with the events that aren't even remotely likely to happen, is what you and I do daily. Negativity only breeds more negativity. It is happiness riptide. It will carry you away from shore, and if you don't swim away from it, it will pull you under. Number 4, you have unrealistic and or uncommunicated expectations. Among them, many shortcomings of your family and friends is the harsh reality that cannot read your mind or anticipate your whims. Did your boyfriend forget the 6.5-month anniversary of your first date? Did your girlfriend refuse to call at an appointed hour that you had asked her to? Did your friend fail to fawn over your tribal tattoo? Well, these things do happen. There is communication issues in life. Don't take it so personal. Number 5, you are waiting for a sign. I have a friend who won't make a decision without receiving a sign. I suppose she is waiting for a trumpeted announcement from God, and you know what? God does give out signs. She is constantly paralyzed by the divinity that is either heavenly obscured or frustratingly tardy. I'm not disavowing the fate or a higher power role in her life or in my own life. I am just saying that it is better to help shape fate than to be governed by it. You might want to do what I do, and I count on both. I count on my own actions as well as God's. Number 6, you don't take risks. 2 words, live boldly. Every single time you're offended at a choice that involves greater risk, take it. You will lose on many of them, but when you add them up at the end of your life, you'll be glad you did, because the positives will outweigh the negatives, the pluses over the minuses. Number 7, you constantly compare your life to other people. Why? A few years ago, I was invited to a nice big party warehouse downtown. I was enjoying the smooth jazz, box wine, and crustless sandwiches. What more could a guy want? I asked myself at that time. This other person gets all the lucky breaks, I said to myself, when I saw this person dancing with all the ladies. He had a lot more money than most of us. Maybe he was also a lot better looking than us. But I said, stop it. Always remember that even he has flaws. Even he is not perfect. The comparison is the thief of joy. Number 8, you let other people steal from you. If you had $1 million in cash under your mattress, you would check it regularly, take precaution to ensure that it's all there and safe. The one possession you have, it is more important than money and time, but you don't do anything to protect them. In fact, you're willing to give it to the thieves, selfish people, egotistical people, negative people, people who won't shut up. Treat your time like Fort Knox. Guard it closely and give it to those who deserve and respect it, because each and every minute that ticks past your life, you cannot reclaim that minute, you can't reclaim that hour or that day. Number 9, you won't let go. These are getting a little harder, aren't they? That's because sometimes you have to work at happiness. Some hurdles are too difficult to clear by simply adjusting your point of view or adopting a positive mindset. Do you need to forgive someone? Then do it. Do you need to turn your back on a failed relationship? Then do it. Do you need to come to terms with the death of a loved one? You need to move on. Life is full of loss, but in a sense, real happiness would not be possible without it. It helps us to appreciate and savor the things that really matter. It helps us to grow. It can help us help others grow. Closure is the word for people who have never really suffered. Closure is a word for people who also do suffer. Closure is for all involved. There is no such thing as closure for one set of people. You will always have some regret and doubt about your loss. You may always second guess yourself. If you only had said this or tried that, is what you will say daily. Last but not least is you don't give back. One way to deal with loss is to immerse yourself in doing good. Volunteer. Do a blog. Do a website. Do a show. Get involved in life. It doesn't even have to be a big structured thing. Say a kind word. Encourage someone. A smile carries a long way. Pay a visit to someone who is alone. Go to a nursing home. Go to the jails. Get away from your self-absorption and start thinking about others. These are the 10 ways to making your life harder than it has to be. Number 1 was you ascribe intent. Another driver cuts you off. Your friend texts at you, never texted you back. Your co-worker went to lunch without you. Everyone can find a reason to be offended on a steady base, but you need to go on. Sorry about the yawn. I watched the polls last night, and in Nevada, there is I believe it's 3-hour difference. I didn't go to bed till 3 this morning, got up at 5. Number 2 is you're the star of your own movie. Folks, this is making your life so much harder. Let other characters come into your script. You are not the main character. You are not the beginning and the ending. There has to be people in the beginning, in the middle, and in the end. Number 3 is you fast forward to the apocalypse. People have to have a way fast forwarding everything to the worst possible outcome. If you face crisis, don't jump conclusions. Analyze, take your time, and figure it out. Number 4, you have unrealistic, uncommunicated expectations. So what if somebody texted you later than you expected or didn't keep an appointment? These things happen in life. You need to let go of that. You are waiting for a sign. Folks, I am not, and I want everybody to please understand this, I am not saying that because I do come from a Christian family, I do believe that signs do come from God. But I also believe that sometimes you have to take fate into your own hands in conjunction with a sign from God. I'm not saying as an alternative, but in conjunction. Because if you need something done, sometimes God answers prayers at His own pace. And sometimes we need to make judgmental calls at a quicker pace. Number 6 is you don't take risks. 2 words, live boldly. You have to take risks in life. Sometimes those risks don't pay off. Sometimes they do. Number 7, you constantly compare your life to others. Stop doing that, folks. Worry about yourself. I don't compare my life to anyone else. And believe me, there are people around me with so much money. There are people around me that are better looking than me. There are people around me that have more than I have. However, what I do have lies within here, and that is worth more than anything in the world. And I do have a beautiful family, a beautiful wife, more than anyone else that might have a lot of money can say. Number 8, you let other people steal from you. And when I say steal, I'm not talking about money, because you protect that money and you protect your jewelry. What I'm talking about, steal your time, because time cannot be replaced. Every minute, every hour, every day cannot be replaced. Number 9, you can't and won't let go. These are getting a little harder, aren't they? That because sometimes you have to work at happiness. Some hurdles are too difficult to clear by simply adjusting your point of view, adopting positive mindset. Do you need to forgive someone? Do you need to turn your back on a failed relationship? Do you need to come to terms with the death of loved ones? Well, these are the things that you have to start doing. Do not put them on the back burner, and don't get to a point where you won't let go, because you need to let go. You need to move forward. You know, they say take 2 steps back and 1 step forward, or 2 steps forward and 1 step back, or whatever the saying is, but you need to move forward. Last but not least is you don't give back, and you need to give back. One way to deal with loss is to immerse yourself in good. You need to volunteer. There are people in a correction facility that would love for you to come and visit them. In a nursing home, in a homeless shelter, a simple smile goes so far. A simple yes, can I help you with something, to an elder, to a handicap, goes a way, way far down the road. And you know what? I give you my time daily for these shows, my websites, my postings on Facebook, Twitter, Bing, and all the other ones, Google. Folks, today is the first day that you can start making your life easier by eliminating what we just looked at that makes your life harder. Let today be the first day of your new life. If you have issues, get a hold of me at 844-405-HELP. Get a hold of Larry Geis at 516-458-2741. Let both of us help you take your life back. I hope you have the best day of your life. I hope and pray you have the most sober rest of your life, and I hope and pray you make your life as easy as possible and start being kind to each other and loving each other for a better life, a better world, and a better tomorrow. Take care.
Yeah, change your future, starts today. Live life to the fullest, never skip a day. Create hope, spread positivity. Beat your addictions and negativity. Ralph Friedrich is here for you. Call today so we can help you. 1-844-405-HELP. 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 We are here for you. Call us today. The show is over, but your life starts today. Taking back your life's the only way. Keep faith, stay positive, push through. Take back your life, it starts with you. Alcohol and drugs can't control your life. Let go of the negative and the strife. Ralph Friedrich is the man guiding your way. The show is over, but your life starts today. Call Ralph Friedrich at 1-844-405-HELP. That's 1-844-405-HELP. We hope you love the show today and tune in next time. Take Back Your Life Today show with Ralph Friedrich.